Congress said no. Some congressmen did not want to anger Mexican officials who still regarded Texas as part of their country. Other congressmen, especially in the Northeast, did not want a large slave territory to be added to the United States. Then things changed. In late 1844, James K. Polk was elected President of the United States. Polk was a strong supporter of Manifest Destiny. He believed it was God's plan that America extend its territory all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Polk did not just want to annex Texas, he also had his eye on California. After Polk's election, but before he took office, Congress reversed itself and voted to annex Texas. Polk was delighted. In July 1845, he sent American troops under General Zachary Taylor into the disputed area of southern Texas. He also sent John Slater, a special envoy, to Mexico City to try to buy California. A combination of American troops at the Rio Grande and the attempt to buy a large part of their country angered the Mexican government.
So what do you think is happening here? It says it angered Mexican government. Why do you think Mexican government is getting angry?
Because people are doing things he doesn't like.
Who doesn't like?
The Mexican government, like
What kind of things they are doing? See, we are reading.
because the American troops, like because maybe he didn't want American troops.
Who doesn't want the American troops?
The American troops were trying to buy a large part of the Mexico country.
American troops are trying to buy the large part?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what angered Mexico. I guess he just wanted to.
They are trying to buy or they are trying to capture? What, can you see what it says?
Yeah, they're trying to. It says the attempt to buy a large part of their country.
Okay.
So Mexico probably just wanted to keep their country to
Yeah,
themselves.
that makes sense. So
That's
so
why the government was angry.
okay. So Mexican government is angry. Makes
Yes.
sense. Okay. Now go to next page and see what else is going on. Nothing? Okay. So do you think why they started the war?
Yeah, because Mexico didn't want the American troops to take their land, and then maybe they started just getting in a fight. So they started fighting to defend their land, and then made
Okay.
the Americans
That
angry.
makes sense. So go to the main page and see what topic we are trying to read.
Is, first, is the United States justified in going to war with Mexico?
Yeah. So what do you think happened?
That the U.S. was taking some of Mexico's land, and then the government got angry, so they started getting in a fight.
Okay. So who do you think won the war?
Not sure.
Okay. Read the overview. I think you will understand
In
the overview.
1846, the United States went to war with Mexico. Like several wars the United States has fought, this war had its strong supporters and its critics. Compared to the Civil War, which was fought just 15 years later, the Mexican War sometimes seems like a small thing, but it was not. Thousands of Mexicans and Americans died, and half of the country of Mexico was taken by the United States as a war prize.
Good. So what happened in the war and what happened after the war?
So the United States started fighting with Mexico.
Okay. Who do you think lost the war?
I think Mexico lost the war.
Why?
Won.
Why do you think they lost the war?
Because half of the country of Mexico was taken by the United States as a war prize.
So what does it mean in simple English?
Like it probably means the United States was better at fighting than Mexico, and they won the war.
Okay, but what did they get after winning the war?
And they got half of the Mexico country.
Wow. So do you think after the war, Mexico became bigger or smaller?
Smaller.
So in your mind, who do you think won the war?
The United States.
And what did they get in return? Like what prize they got after winning the war?
We just got half of the country of Mexico.
Wow. So do you think California was part of Mexico before war, or it was not part of Mexico?
I think it wasn't. Or actually it probably was.
So you're giving two answers. Which one is? What?
It was part of Mexico.
California.
Yes.
And then what happened after the war?
After the war,
Hmm.
the United States took California from Mexico.
Yeah. So the question is, was the war justified? Right?
Yes.
That's what you have to say something about. Do you even know why the war started?
The war started maybe because either Mexico did something the United States didn't like.
Okay, makes sense. Good. Finish your homework.